and then I'll feature reactions from you guys using the Stardust app in the video, so you guys can kind of be, it's kind of like Movie Club again. Hang on.
Movie Club? Darling. Hey guys, my name's Adam if this is your first time here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the remake of Jumanji. This is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, the 2017 film. First things first, I saw this movie in 3D. Now, I'm not someone who particularly loves or dislikes 3D. I could go either way on it. When I found out that I would be going to the viewing that was in 3D, I actually got a little bit excited. I thought, well, this is actually going to be a movie that probably capitalizes on being 3D. There's going to be lots of stampedes coming at the screen, and butterflies and birds flying at it, and explosions and intricate things happening, and no, that is not the truth. I can say definitively, do not bother seeing this movie in 3D. Absolutely nothing. I think the only 3D effect I even noticed was a few, things of grass coming in front of the screen occasionally. So definitely skip 3D on this one. With that said, I didn't think this movie was that bad. Some of the things I liked about this movie, The Rock, he did a really good job, but not nearly as good as Jack Black. I thought Jack Black really stole the show on this movie. Honestly though, Jack Black really hit it out of the park on this one. He really did a surprising job. I really believe that there was a self-absorbed teenage female inside of that body. And this movie had a lot of really interesting character development. That's always good, something that I wasn't really expecting. Jack Black's character was the one that I saw the most character development in, doing some really unexpected things when put under pressure. Another really cool thing that this movie did was it had lives in it. I just saw the last Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, and I can't tell you how many times somebody gets blown up or shot into outer space or melted with a laser only to be miraculously saved at the last second or miraculously come back to life for no real logical reason whatsoever. This movie spares you all of that. When it's time to kill a person, if they want to put a little bit of extra drama, they kill someone and then they come back because they have another life. Of course, they don't have infinite lives, or else what would be the point, right? This is a really cool concept, and now that video games are sort of getting their just dues in movies, it'd be really cool to see lives implemented in a lot of new movies and in different ways. Some of the things I disliked, well, let's start with Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart's a bad actor. I think he did his job in this movie, but there was a significant disconnect between his character inside of the game and outside of the game. Another thing I didn't really like is the character development. I know I said I liked the character development before, but specifically Kevin Hart's character development. He starts out the movie as the biggest POS outside of the game, and then inside of the game he's just comic relief, and then the movie's over. It just seemed like his character had the most opportunity to tell an interesting story as he grows. Another thing I didn't like is the mosquito thing, and I don't want to spoil it, but I live in Northern Ontario. I've gone camping. I probably can't go a half an hour without being bothered by mosquitoes, so I find it hard to believe, and I would go so far as to say impossible to believe, that this character went the length of time they were in the game without being bothered by mosquitoes as well. Especially when you consider that there's a bad guy who seems to be able to control insects and other animals. Another thing I really didn't like is the characters did feel a little archetypal in the beginning. I wasn't sure if I was watching a remake of Jumanji or The Breakfast Club. There's the jock, there's the nerdy kid, there's the outcast girl, and the vapid popular girl. And of course they all get detention too. So with all that said, what do I think of this movie? Do I give it a thumbs up or thumbs down? Is it a good movie? Is it a bad movie? Honestly, I think it's a good movie, yeah. I'll say that. I think for its audience, I think it's a great movie. For someone that's maybe 8 to 14, 15 years old, this is a great movie. There's a little bit of a lesson in there and some character growth, just enough to make it interesting for someone of that age group, and then there's a lot of excitement and fun. So I think it's a perfect movie for the audience it's trying to get to. With that said, more mature audiences may want to skip this one. If you're, someone who I can relate to that'll buy anything wrestling related, you might pick it up just because The Rock's in it. Other than that, it's okay. Not a terrible movie, not a great movie. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this review helpful. Looks like I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews. For those of you who weren't around for the first movie club, that was on SourceFed, and then on SourceFed Nerd, and on the Philip DeFranco show. Now Steve Zaragoza is doing his own on his channel, so if you haven't checked him out, check out Steve Zaragoza. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.